Hi there, welcome back. Welcome back to Archie's Kitchen. Today's recipe I have for you is an amazing vegetarian recipe made with eggplants and Collocasia root. It is such a tasty recipe and you will enjoy it so much. So the ingredients we need for this is we need a good half kg of Collocasia root. We need about 8 to 12 small eggplants. We need all your normal spices. So we need turmeric, chili powder, chili flakes, salt, garam masala, cumin powder, coriander, dried coriander powder. We need some tomatoes, we need onions, we need green chilies, and we need some fresh coriander for garnish. So what we're going to do first is we're going to chop our onions up, and I'm using 3 medium onions. Then we're going to chop our fresh tomatoes up. I'm using 2 tomatoes here. And then what we're going to do is we are going to start to prepare this curry. So first of all, we're going to get a large saucepan. We're going to pop a little bit of oil into that. We're going to add our onions and we're going to saute the onions until they're slightly golden brown. While the onions are sauteing, I'm just going to peel the Collocasia root here and I'm going to cut it up into small pieces. That's that ready then at the side. So when the onions have now beautifully browned off like this, we're going to add just a couple of tablespoons of water into the onions, and then we're going to add our chopped tomatoes. We're then going to add a teaspoon of salt into that, a teaspoon of garam masala. I'm going to pop some turmeric, half a teaspoon, and then what we're going to do is we are then going to mix that together and let that sort of on a medium heat cook down. We're going to then add some garlic and ginger paste into that. So it's a tablespoon of garlic and ginger paste. I've then added 10 to 12 small green chilies finely chopped. You can adjust all these spices to your own taste buds. Then we're going to pop the gas onto a very low heat for 5 minutes. Let the masala cook through like this. Then we're going to lift the lid and give it a good stir. Then we're going to add the Collocasia root into the masala and we're going to give it a good stir together. And then what we're going to do is once we've added that, we can add a little bit of water, sort of half a cup of water into the Collocasia root, and just pop the lid on a medium heat for about 5 to 7 minutes. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get our small eggplants and we're just going to sort of slice them like this, sort of into quarters, but not cutting them, just slicing them. And then we're going to create like a small sort of like masala paste just to paste inside the eggplant. So we have some herbs and spices that will go into that flavor as well. So I've just put 2 tablespoons of oil. I've put a little bit of garam masala in there. I've put half a teaspoon of red chili flakes. I've popped half a teaspoon of salt in there. And then what I've done is I've put half a teaspoon of chili powder in there as well. And I've just mixed that up, and I've also added half a teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste. Then what I've done is I've mixed that up and I've just turned it into like a thick paste. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up the eggplant and just sort of like paste in some of the paste that I've done, so the flavors go into the eggplant like this. I'm going to check our Collocasia root and just to see whether it's sort of cooked through a little bit. When we test it with the knife, if it's cooked through, sort of half cooked, then what we're going to do is we're going to add our eggplants into the pan and we're going to give it a good stir together and then just leave it on a low heat and let it cook. After about 5 minutes, 7 minutes, you can lift the lid, and as you can see, the eggplants are looking gorgeous. I like to keep them whole like this because it's just a gorgeous vegetarian dish and it looks really nice. And then we're going to leave it onto medium heat, and it's for another 5 to 7 minutes, and then it's cooked beautifully like this. So what we're then going to do is we're going to dish this out. And once we've dished it out, we're then going to sprinkle some fresh coriander on top, and voila, your vegetarian curry is absolutely ready to consume. So you can eat this with naan bread, you can eat it with chapati, you can eat it with bread, you can even pop it on top of a plate full of boiled rice, and just enjoy. Like always, please like, subscribe to the channel as much as you can. Don't forget to press the bell icon, and I will see you again on another day with another recipe. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye.